Okay, so how do we do joy to the world? Notated. First of all, I will create a new file, joy to the world. Okay, so the letters are going to be provided to you line by line on the PowerPoint, so you don't have to worry about it. So I'm going to actually put C and then B, A. But the problem is that you see how there are 4 beats in here, but there are only 2 beats in here, right? 2 beats in here. So what I want to do is you can actually pretend that the right side is actually 4 beats. Okay, pretend that it's 4 beats, and copy everything and ignore the line every 2 beats. You can do that. Okay. So how do we actually do this? Right. This is actually you click on this note, and you go to duration here on the left. If I can actually make the left a little bit bigger, you can actually see a little bit more clearly. Duration here, I'm actually going to change it to an 8th note. And then on my keyboard, you see the dot in here, right? It's called a dotted 8th note. So it's a joy to the world. It's not joy to the world, okay? All right, it's joy to the world. So the dot means the note is longer than the one on the. Okay, 2 is longer and the is shorter. So how we're gonna do it is on the keyboard, press period, and we'll actually add the dot in there. Oh yeah, and then on the right side, you can actually put A, G. Okay, so that's how we're gonna do it, and then F, E, D, C, and then okay, and then you can actually see C actually has a dot on the right? You see it's a dotted quarter note, right? So we're gonna actually put dot at the C, okay, and then so okay. Now you see how this G is actually really low, but the G is actually high, right? Do 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 so not do so, right? Okay, so I'm gonna actually control up it. Okay, I'm gonna actually come back to the left side and then control. Oh, left side, control up. Okay, so that's actually how I copy it. Okay, so let me copy one more line for you. So okay, so A dot. Okay, A B dot. Oh, A is not dotted, by the way. A is actually an 8th note. Okay, B B B C. Okay, so I'm actually at King. Okay, King here. Okay, King is actually dotted, right? The C is dotted, so I'm gonna actually put the dot on the left, dot, and then C again. But this note is actually an 8th note, so I'm gonna actually go to duration and click 8th note. Okay, so they look exactly the same now, right? Okay, on the left side and right side, and then here's the thing though. You see, every is actually C B A G. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna actually click on 8th rest or 8th note. Okay, C B A G, like that. Okay. So if I go back to the beginning, if I play it, it would sound exactly the same. Okay. Oh, except I skip a bar. So I'm gonna actually click this bar, hold down Shift, and then click right, and I'm gonna press Control X to cut, and then I'm gonna paste it. Okay, because I made a mistake. I left an empty bar, right? So if I play from beginning. Okay, so yeah. Now I made a mistake here, and I know I think I made a mistake here. Let me just check. Okay, so I actually play. Okay, so this F is supposed to be a joy to the world. The is wrong, right? So I'm gonna actually go to joy to the world. World is actually dotted, and then the. Now I fixed it. Rather than joy to the world, the Lord is coming. Joy to the world. Okay, so the is a little bit later. Okay, as you see, right? So it's actually not even. It's actually 1 and 2 n. So it's actually 1 and n of 2. Okay, guys. All right. So I'm gonna actually provide you with all the letters names. But don't worry about this being 4/4 and this being 2/4. That just means that each bar has 2 notes and each bar has 4 notes. But guess what? 2 fits into two note bars fit into one 4-note bar. So they all fit, okay? So you don't have to change anything, okay? And then the chords at the bottom, I am going to teach you how to fill that chords using these letters that you get from the music in a little bit after you put in the melody, okay? Fill in the melody first. If you need the more measures, go to measure, or if you don't see measure here, click the 3 lines and click measure, and then add more as you go, right? Okay, once again. Do, 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 do. Okay, cool. Let's get started.